Welcome to the Multiverse. It is new comic day once again, and man, we're getting close to the holidays. Like before you know it, it'll be Christmas.
Blink, Christmas
it'll be right here. Actually, I think we're getting like into shipping time.
Yes.
So that's when everybody comes here. Like we end up with a lot of walk-in traffic after that because what do? You forgot to buy things for your mom, and now you have to go to an actual store.
Because Mom really does want a Electra Pop, which we have here.
We do have Electro Pops.
So,
we have a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
If you forget everyone's stockings, we have the stockings of all the superheroes. And Christmas week, we're going to load them up with all the stocking stuffers. So you don't even have to go shopping to fill stockings. So that'll be new for Christmas week.
For that office worker that you drew their name, unfortunately, you don't care anything about, come here and get a stocking from us. Everyone likes comic book stuff. It makes it look like they care.
Yeah. So if you want to level up their cool factor, you come
get the hats.
The hats are pretty good.
The Santa hats with the logos on it.
I do like that.
But yeah, that's the stylish thing. But once again, those stockings for Jacob, the weird janitor in the back that smells like cheese, that you got the name in the White Elephant Christmas thing or whatever Christmas party. Come here and grab that because Jacob has read a Batman comic, and you throw some Chotsky stuff in there and it looks like you care. So Santa Scott's
we even have a box of farts. Yeah. If you really want to buy somebody a box of farts, we will sell you. I'm not even kidding. There's a box of farts over there. You can actually find it on our website. If you look at the stocking stuffer section, you'll see boxes of farts.
And of the two people in this camera frame that's responsible for it, that's who
I bought a whole case of boxes of farts because I thought they would be funny, and so far nobody else agrees. But come get some boxes of farts because I need to,
move that inventory, folks.
Dude, okay, so this week, here's what we got. Starting out, you want to talk about our friend Absolute Flash?
Sure.
Is that a new one or is that a reprint?
I believe this is a new one, but let me double check because the way they keep cranking out first, second, third, fourth, and fifth printings, this looks like it's an original. What's very fascinating about this, for me, once again, there are a lot of curveballs in the Absolute universe, and there's a main character from the Prime universe that was a Flash that you thought disappeared because he blew himself up, and now you're seeing the way they kind of come back and loop around to that story, and you get some backstory, and very fascinating. I'm not trying not to give spoilers because
come read the book. Buy the book.
Issue 9 was probably one of my. That's another one of these. Like this month, there's been a lot of the backstory or the flashbacks of the Absolute line have been some of my more favorite storylines. Absolute Green Lantern was the same way. But once again, most of this line moves pretty fast. So come in and grab it, and I'll say it 2 more times during this video. If you're not a sub member, John can get you fixed up in under 5 minutes, or you can go to our website. Jason's got a video there with very clear and entertaining instructions on how you can get set up. So we'll jump off that for a minute. We'll keep talking about the books.
All right, so this week's entry in DCKO Fights, this is All Fights Month, is Harley Quinn versus Zatanna. I kind of want to see this one. So, gosh, I think Harley's the more popular character, but I really want Zatanna to win. So I don't know what's going to happen yet. I've not opened this, but I have opened the others. I've read Aquaman, I read Wonder Woman Lobo, I read Superman, and Captain Atom. So those are done. I've not read this one, but I probably will before I leave tonight. There we go.
Well, we've got some more entries in the ongoing Dreadnought War for G.I. Joe. It's been bouncing around. That's been moving pretty well for us. Also got another Harley Quinn and Elvira. Kind of not the right time of year, but hey, who doesn't like Elvira?
That's a combo that I just didn't know that I needed.
And I'm going to say it slow because I butcher this every week. We've got some more installments of Age of Revelation. We got Omega Kids, Radioactive Spider, Rogue Storm, Last Wolverine, and like every week I probably miss one. X Book of Revelation. So if you've been keeping up with that, you got 4 new installments. Keep that storyline coming, and come in and tell us what you think about it. It has some hints of its old predecessor from many, many years ago, but there's some unique spins on there, and I'd love to hear y'all's take on that.
We got 2 new Superman books. If you've been reading this Black Label Kryptonite Spectrum, it's actually really solid. This has been a great book. This is the 5th issue in that storyline, and I've been enjoying it quite a bit. It's about all the different types of kryptonite that there are and the things that they do. And Superman Unlimited. This is a
Dan Slott book.
Dan Slott book. It is excellent.
And you've got Guy Gardner in it
On the cover.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's this is a job for Guy Gardner, not Superman. So there you go.
I got let's see. We got another DCKO Titans.
Oh, Swamp Thing versus Cyborg.
The B cover was up top, so we didn't recognize that. So here's
Swamp Thing versus Cyborg. That's a good one.
I'm sorry, I don't know which way to go. You know, tech is everywhere, but you're standing on the planet, so Swampy can throw.
Curious to see what they do with this thing. Like, don't you want to know? Like,
Yeah.
I don't. I just want to jump to the end, and I can't quite. Is this bad? It's bad. I just jumped to the end on this book.
We're encouraging bad habits, so we're sorry.
Don't do that. Don't. You're not supposed to read the end of the book, but I just like. Yeah, for some reason I need.
He gets
to know.
excited. He's
still a child. Why do we have Stitch on the cover of Planet She-Hulk?
You know, it's a Disney.
I think it goes,
Disney product.
If you really want Stitch on the cover of your She-Hulk comic,
with a
there
candy
you go.
cane.
But there's the A cover right there. That's how you sell comic books right there.
Yeah.
Put the A covers out.
Let's see. Jason has some questions about Tom King's Wonder Woman.
Okay, I flipped through the Tom King Wonder Woman. I liked the first issue, the first all-in issue of Wonder Woman. Thought it was cool. Wonder Woman has a kid now, which was interesting, and that all sort of kicked off there. This one, I don't know exactly what they're doing, but there's a villainous foe that's in there who seems to have some powers that she shouldn't have. It's super. I don't know what's happening. So I flipped through it. Now I'm interested in Wonder Woman. So
and Tom King's run, it's like all Tom King books. It starts off very interesting, then it gets kind of steep in lore. He's getting ready to wrap up, I think, because I saw in one of the previews orders that it's a different writer. So
you know what got me to pick this up? This cover just looks so classic and iconic, doesn't it?
It's
it's her killer cover.
It's very much her from the old DC Justice League cartoon where she's a warrior.
Yeah, I'm gonna read it.
And then the book that there's a lot of others, Walking Dead, some other ones, but the 2 books that grabbed Jason's and I's attention, a little going down memory lane again, is they've got a second printing of Liefeld's Youngblood run. So second printing, #1, hawking his New Mutants 98 cover.
Yeah, so New Mutants 98, first appearance of our friend Deadpool, and he has an introduction of a similarly fashioned character.
Who knew? Who's
drawn exactly like the cover from New Mutants. It even says the new Youngblood. Yeah. So I kind of love it. I love that he did that. So I don't know. Maybe you want to. Well, I've already read it, but maybe you want to read it again.
So we got the second printing of the first issue, then the first printing of the second issue is on the racks this week as well. Now, for those of you that keep up with this kind of things, almost all stores just blew through this Youngblood #1.
Yeah.
Not, 1989 or whatever year totals, but a lot more than we thought. So even though Rob got on Facebook and thanked all of his fans. So if you're a fan of Rob, that's cool.
Did we sell out?
We sold out. We moved through.
We went heavy on that.
Yeah,
we were really heavy on Youngblood.
We blew through most of that. We may have 1 or 2 first prints to flow around, but the whole bottom row was covered. And also last month, every Image book had a B or C cover that had a character from Youngblood in it, and those moved all right. So keep that in mind. It's just a fun. The nice thing about it is you can turn your brain off and read it. You're not going to get deep character plots and but just good explosions.
Don't shortchange Rob Liefeld.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying. If you're looking for something sophisticated, it's not your book. But if you like explosions,
I'll tell you,
explosions are fun. Die Hard's fun this time of year. So
the artwork, I've always loved his artwork.
Well, I'm not bagging on his artwork.
Some people have complaints. He purposely hides all the complaints, almost comically. You don't see feet.
Yeah, a lot. There's a lot.
There's not a lot of feet. Not a lot of feet in the whole book. So I kind of dig it. It's pretty fun. I've always loved his artwork, and well, I like all the Image guys. They're all good.
No,
the Image crossover guys. They were all good.
I'm not even criticizing. I'm just telling people if they're expecting, because there's a whole group of new fans that are coming into our store that never read the original. So if you're used
to the badassery is still there. Youngblood's still Youngblood.
So if you're looking for just explosions, it's a great book. I'm picking it up. Yeah. So
we're in a comic shop.
Yeah.
We're all looking for explosions.
We're all looking for explosions. And I'll point this out as I do every week. Another facsimile Golden Age book. Sensational Comics book. It's a Christmas themed book. It's been reprinted in 2 places here recently. I think her DC Finest book has this story in there. I could be wrong, but I think I heard in the previews catalog that it was reprinted somewhere. But the other nice thing about this is as a time when these were printed back in Golden Age, they're anthology books, so they'll cram other heroes and other characters in, and you can get experience with seeing some characters you might not, because right here we've got Volto. Who doesn't want Volto? But you got the original ads. You've got your gangster style BB gun here on the back, and who wouldn't want a barrel clip?
BB.
Yeah. You would have thought they'd have said something about that in the Christmas story on TBS, but no.
They should have.
But no.
New World's Finest, which, by the way, this is the first book that I was reading for the longest time. I still think it's a great book. It's just that there have been so many other great books that have come out. These are
DC's very much on their game. It's a strong.
Oh man,
this has been a strong DC year.
I pulled our top 25 comics for 2025, and all 25 of those comics were DC comics. By the way, Marvel used to rule this place. Like they ruled all of comics for the longest time. They had all the top whatevers. There was a time where I was only buying Marvel, like this in the Bendis, Matt Fraction, Ed Brubaker days, when we had, Captain America and Iron Fist was awesome with Matt Fraction. You had Bendis on, well, he was on Spider-Man, but he was also on the New Avengers. So back in that day, I was straight Marvel. Right now, I am super heavy DC. Super heavy DC.
So, there we go.
Yeah,
that's our great. We got some trade paperbacks in. For those of you who are veterans of the subservice and everything, you know that toward the end of December things get a little thin in the cranking out heavy issue counts during the end of the year. But you see a bunch of trade paperbacks. We've got the Superman trade paperback Love and Mercy, which was where the Dark Legion was showing up. If you didn't get those issues, that was a neat run, so you got a chance to collect it there.
Some of the best Superman that's ever been written.
Batman, Santa Claus, Silent Night. Once again, who wouldn't want to see Batman and Santa Claus running around?
That was actually an excellent series. Yeah, Batman, Santa Claus, Silent Night. They did 2 series. There's a Silent Night Returns.
Yeah.
So they did both Silent Night Returns. We've got them both, and very good books. I enjoy them. I have the floppies, and I still have the floppies.
Yeah.
Love it. So you should come and get one of those. Pick up a stocking and a hat.
Box of farts.
A box of farts.
Don't forget the box of farts.
If you do nothing else, buy a box of farts when you come in. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Have a good week.
See you this week.
Look at my pile. I didn't see that World's Finest in my pile. I could be wrong.